We have another treat for you today, folks. What a fantastic property just outside the beautiful town of Capistrano. Just wait while you see this one. So I am very pleased to say that we've slightly extended our area, and this is a new town to you called Capestrano, and I must say it is absolutely fantastic. We're gonna have a little walk around the main piazza, if you like, which is this, and I'm going to use this introduction for 2 videos, so apologies if you're watching this for a second time. Capistrano is in a beautiful valley location and ideally located to enjoy all the areas around Sulmona, Popoli. It's about 10-15 minutes from Popoli, and then that then gets you onto the motorway and on to wherever you need to be, whether that's Rome or Pescara. But it's also ideally located to enjoy some of the incredible places around Aquila, including Aquila itself. And we have the unbelievable Rocca Calascio. This car seems to be following me around, annoying me with the noise. The amazing Rocca Calascio, which has the highest castle in the Apennines. There's just so much around here to do, and the countryside is just glorious. And this town, I must admit, I am so excited to start working here. I really am. Beautiful church here that they're doing works on. Capistrano is famous for the Capistrano warrior, which is a huge statue made out of one slab of marble or granite. Stands about 2 meters high. It's held in a museum in Chieti. It's fantastic. You'd have seen it many times in the publicity for Abruzzo. And this is where it was found, Capistrano. Popular little tourist town. Beautiful castle at the end here that they're restoring. And it's not a huge place, but it is absolutely beautiful here. We have a gelateria here, gelateria bar. Domenico's in there. Always gets the best parts of the job, doesn't he? Just round the corner there's a place where you can taste oil, wine and things like that. Then we have, behind me, we have a pizzeria, restaurant, looks like a bar as well, usual chap sat out there. Then we also have a beauty salon, for those of you who need it. I could probably spend a month in there. We also have a Risto Macelleria, which is a butcher's, but it's also part restaurant. Should be pretty good. Then there is another restaurant here at the end, all in this little piazza. We have a pharmacist around the corner, we have a bank, have one of everything. And you also have, which I'm waiting to get confirmation on this, but I've been told that you get excellent public transport here. Apparently there's 5 buses a day that head towards Popoli and 5 buses a day that head towards Aquila. And from Aquila and Popoli you can get the train. And also from just outside the town, you drop down this town, it takes about 4 minutes in the car to drop down, and there's a petrol station down there, and that's where Flixbus picks people up to take you to Rome. So that's just amazing. If you've got a car, you're really close to the autostrada, the motorway at Popoli. I say it took me about 10 minutes this morning, 10-15 minutes. So this is really well located. I am going to double check all the public transport just to make sure that it's all correct, but I've been told. Another person told me that the bus that collects to go to Rome, the Flixbus. You can actually get a bus from the centre of here if you're early in the morning, and it will take you down to the station to then collect Flixbus and then go to Rome. But the countryside, the things to see around here are amazing. The coastline probably will take you between 50 minutes to an hour. Great restaurant here as well, Il Castello. So even if you want to sit on the beaches of Pescara and head towards the airport of Pescara, you do that within an hour. Then again, 15 minutes to Popoli to jump on the autostrada. You can get trains into Sulmona. You can go towards Pratola and get buses and trains into Rome. I'm not saying that they're here every hour, but it is easy to get around. And when this castle's finished, and they are working on it because I've seen the cranes moving, this is just going to be extremely beautiful, stunning beyond belief. What a great atmosphere, what a beautiful place. So excited to add this to our portfolio of incredible places. And we've got 3 or 4 properties. There's one that I need to come back to video. I've taken 2 videos today, and I'm going to use this intro, as I say, to both of them. And we've got one that's an attached property with a swimming pool that is absolutely beautiful. And then we've got a hidden townhouse. I'm going to call it, I don't know what I'm going to call it. It's the secret house of Abruzzo, because it's just unbelievable. Really is unbelievable. Both properties, to be fair, are fantastic, and I'm looking forward to finding more of these properties. So getting closer to the castle walls now, obviously. Carabinieri, so the police station. Not that I can imagine you're needing those very much. I just love these old historical centres. I'm not going to walk all the way through. I just want to just have a look around this corner because I've not seen it myself. Following the castle walls. Looks like part of the centre's blocked off, the historical part, but it's nice to meander through these streets. This is going to be fantastic when they do this. Beautiful. So that's a little introduction to Capistrano. Really excited about this new place. Really excited to show you these 2 properties. So whichever one you're watching at the moment, you're going to love both of them. They're a fantastic introduction to this special place, and we are on the prowl. We are on the prowl for more properties here, and we will find more properties here. There's no doubt about that. Because of the kind support that you guys give us on the channel, I'm happy to say that even the locals are finding out about the channel, and they're bringing along their properties for us to showcase. Well, not bringing them along, you know what I mean, contacting us. And the great thing, as usual, when we do the video properties, 99% of them include all fees, all taxes, everything, and we get the best deal possible on the properties. Otherwise, we don't put them on the channel. It's as simple as that. Okay, so from a very warm and very beautiful, this incredible little tourist spot that does get quite a few people coming during the summer months and weekends, from an incredible, beautiful Capistrano. Let's head out and show you some of these incredible properties. Let's make a start. So we're just a couple of minutes drive out of the centre of beautiful Capistrano, and the main road out of the town is at the bottom of this road here. So basically you come up here. Look at the views around here, it's just amazing, isn't it? Then you drive through this part, and the parking, there's parking for 1 car here. You can park further down the road if needs be, but this is actually private parking. So this section here is cordoned off, if you like, for parking for the property. And you can see the town just at the top here. Takes about a 10-minute walk, 5-10 minute walk, the owner said, up to the property. So the house we're going to see today, it's one of those that from the roadside, it looks, what can I say, it looks like a traditional townhouse. But there's quite a few surprises to this one. What a great property it is. In great condition, ready to go. There's solar panels. It's been done out new. Superb place, and the location is just incredible. Beautiful Capestrano. So close to places such as Aquila. Also you're close to Popoli and some amazing tourist places such as Rocca Calascio. Just incredible places. I'm going to do the garden later because I want to save that as a surprise. And you can see the swimming pool down here, but again I'll show you that later. You need to keep watching. And the land below, beyond the swimming pool, belongs as well, so you could take out some of these tall trees to open up this incredible view. It's a beautiful valley, this, it really is. We've only just started work in this area, and this is absolutely beautiful. And it's very close to Popoli and the Val di Poligno, where Sulmona is, and places like that, but there are some amazing places all in these areas. And the property then, look how different it looks from this side. Amazing, hey? Completely restored. The sun is in my eyes a little bit, but it is attached to others. This is doesn't belong to the property. It is attached at one side and a little bit down here, but they don't interfere whatsoever with your views and with the feeling of this property. It's a great place, and I say there is nothing to do whatsoever. Are you ready to have a look at this? It is currently set up as a rental property and has potential for 3 beds. You could actually have 4 beds, but really 3 beds. At the moment it's got 2, but it has a separate apartment which I'll show you at the bottom here, which could be your 3rd bedroom. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4 baths. 4 bathrooms. Superb. Okay, are you ready to have a look in the house? Shall we do it? Let's do it. So heading through this beautiful stone door. I do love things like this. I wonder how old that is. A really nice door as well. It's a wooden door, but it's in great condition, double glazed. Beautiful. And we go straight in to the kitchen. It's a good sized kitchen with a dining table obviously in the middle, plenty of space to get 4. You could probably even get 6 around here. Love this old unit. This is definitely going back to the, what would you say, 50s, 60s? Brilliant. Great size kitchen. There is a washing machine here, but there is space downstairs. So if you wanted to put a fridge in there, there's lots of space downstairs for a washing machine. But I think because they rent the place out, they've done it there just for ease for guests. But there is actually a laundry room downstairs. Beautiful wood ceilings. I say everything is new in here. You have to take that into consideration. The windows, excellent condition. These are wood, double glazed, and they also have the fly screens on the outside as well. You get glimpses of the pool. Domenico's down there talking to the owner, enjoying the sun while I'm doing the video. Superb. Then, because it's set up as a rental property, they tend to use this next room as a bedroom, but for me this is the lounge. Beautiful original tiles. There's 4 steps down into the lounge. I think this is almost like a bed sofa that they have here. Again, these beautiful wood ceilings and the original floor tiles. From here you have access out onto the garden. And views up to stunning Capistrano. And again, all these doors double glazed. This one has a shutter on the inside as well, which is really, really good. Keep that heat out. Very hot day today as well. I set off at 7 o'clock this morning. It was already 19 degrees Celsius. And we're just starting June, but this is what it should be. Great size living area. Quite a small window, but it's an amazing picture window. I don't know if I can open the fly screen because the fly screen's sort of blocking the view. Here we go. So you're looking out over the back. This property from behind is it's obviously not lived in, but they wouldn't be able to build up anymore. So if anybody restored that, it would only be the roof that you would see. But that's what it's like living in these traditional towns. Look at that view. How incredible is that? The countryside here really is something special. There's all vineyards at the bottom. It's really well farmed. Everything looks... It actually reminds me a little bit of England, parts of England, this valley, other than the really high mountains. Beautiful. Let me close this screen again. So, as I mentioned before, this I would say is a lounge, but what they did is they added a bathroom to it as well, in case they need to use it as a bedroom. So it does take some of the space of the lounge up, but the great thing is, if you had a sofa bed in here, then it could be used as an extra bedroom where needed. All nicely done, all new. Excellent. Okay, so that's the downstairs living space. All the radiators are new. I said there is nothing to do here. And they do have solar panels. The only thing they haven't got, which really for me should be added, is a battery, storage battery to go with the solar panels. That way then you're not having to use the electricity company for water, for electric during the evening time or when the sun's not there. But they also have, what they do is they sell it back to the grid instead. But for me it's better to have a battery rather than selling back to the grid because you get very little from them. But it also has a hot water tank that runs from the solar panel to keep the water hot. And the guy said up until at least midnight, 1 o'clock, you can have showers and everything using the hot water from the tank. There's also obviously gas for if there is no hot water in the tank, or you're using it all through the night and it's not had a chance to fill up from the solar panels. So it does have a reserve as well. All good. Let's keep it green, people. Keep it green. These are the original stairs. Beautiful stone stairs. And let's head up to the night area. And the stairs are a little bit steep, but there's not many of them. Okay, then we have wood floors here. And this is a beautiful room. Look at the height of the ceilings here. They've got to be at least 4 meters. Beautiful wood ceilings, so you can see that everything has been recently done. And this also has an ensuite. So this room, these are the original doors. Nice to keep some of this. This room is called Camera dei Sogni. So the room of dreams, bedroom of dreams, if you want to say. Make of that what you will. Little space here for little table. As I said, this is kitted out for rental, but it easily turns into a home, easily. Beautiful. And here we have a window that leads out onto the same view that I showed before. Let me see if I can get these fly screens. Why are these not as easy? Oh yeah, there we go. Because it's certainly worth looking at them. Just look at those views. Even just popping your head round in the morning just to have a look up at the town. Really is a fantastic location, this. And as I mentioned before, there is a good bus service. I'm going to find out a bit more information on the bus service, but I've heard you can even get to Rome if you're up early in the morning and there's a bus that passes through. I do need to double check that, but there is good bus services taking you on to Popoli, taking you to Aquila, where you can get trains and everything from wherever you want to go. But I will put more information once I have that, because this is a new town. And it's a place that I love. We only do places that we feel are fantastic places, and this is one of them. So again, brilliant windows, shutters on the inside. Do like this white colour window. These seem, I don't know if these are wood or, yeah, they are wood. Very good. And again, another fly screen that opens out onto this beautiful garden space, and you can just see the pool through there. And I really like this as well. I'll show you later, but this, you can fold the roof back. It's also got protective sides. You can lower the sides if it's, I don't know if you want to be outside, but maybe it's raining or something like that. You can be completely protected. This is a fig tree here, so you can see that you're part of the town. Amazing. Usually properties like this, and especially with a pool, you'll find them in the countryside. It's quite unusual to have one that is that's actually in the town. Brilliant. There's this fly screen. Okay. So that's bedroom one. What are you thinking so far? Write in the comments. Pause the video and write in the comments. And as my son keeps telling me, I've got to tell you to please like and please subscribe and please press the bell thing that notifies you. The notification bell, not the bell thing. Notification bell that tells you when we put new videos on. And then again, we have another bathroom. All the bathrooms are pretty much identical. They all have a good sized shower. Great size shower, sink, mirror, and WC, and a radiator. So that's the first ensuite bedroom. Let's move to the second one. Listen, listen, listen. Can you hear it? We are blessed with the bells, with the church bells of Italy. Okay, bedroom number 2. And another great size bedroom with these huge ceilings again, high ceilings. Again, wooden floors. I really like the finish of this property. Again, these brilliant windows with the shutters. You've also got some storage up there as well, which is handy. And we have a window that looks out again on the town, similar to views to the other one. And then here we have a small balcony, but we're just looking out. Apparently people don't, I think this is the current owner's car that they just left there, because they said people can't leave your car there because obviously people need to go up. It's nice to be able to step out into the open. Beautiful. It is really nice that you're in the town, but there's still greenery around. And remember that this, where the cone is here, and pretty much a line, you have to leave a passage for the people that live down there, and they park their car further down. But you can park here with no problem at all. You may get 2 small cars on there, possibly. But if not, you have to park further down the road. Okay, let's close this fly screen. And then, all of these bathrooms will have these really nice sliding doors, all great quality. And then we have another WC, sink, mirror and shower. Superb. I think if you were considering renting places out as well, this would be a brilliant rental property. But it's a fantastic holiday home as well. Really is. These are the original doors. They're actually quite okay condition. Possibly if I was going to change anything, it may be those. Obviously they put doors with locks on because if they do rent it out to individual couples, then everybody's got their own key. Okay, let's head back downstairs and I will show you the basement area, which could potentially be another unit, and then we'll have a look at the pool area. So let's go from, rather than going outside again, let me close this door behind me. Let's go from the lounge area down into the next rooms. And there's Domenico, look, and his famous wave. Nice little rock areas. I'm sure you could add some herbs and things like that to this. And let's have a look now. I will show you the rest of the garden shortly, but let's carry on looking at the things inside. Again, these beautiful stone arches. Let's just have another quick look at the property from here. Nice colour as well. Really, really well done. And I really like this seating area here. Just add some cushions to it. And then maybe you could have a barbecue area here, I would say. Would be ideal. Could imagine myself doing that. And then taking the food down there. I'm going to show you that in a second. Just wait, stop being so impatient. Okay. So let's look at this area. Now this could be a separate unit as far as I'm concerned, and an extra bedroom, because there's a bathroom here as well. I'll tell you what the owners use it for at the moment, but there are different options for it. Again, we have a couple of steps down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps down into the next room. This at the moment they use as their laundry room, so this is not available to guests. This is where they do the laundry, obviously for the business. And in here there is another bathroom. Obviously we're under the ground here, so sometimes you do get a little bit of this. You can get a different type of plaster now, where it will help the stone breathe. You shouldn't really have problems like that anymore, but they must have used a normal plaster. But good size shower and everything that you need. And there's also a little window in here for ventilation. And then we have everything for the solar panels. All very technical for me. Don't really understand this, even though we're considering getting, well, very much considering getting solar panels, and we've teamed up with a fantastic company that's also going to help our clients with some brilliant offers for things like that. That's a little plug for something that's coming soon. And then this is the technical room, where we have something that I'm not going to confess that I know what it is. But it's obviously got something to do with, oh, must be to do with the water. I was telling you before. I'm not going to confess to now, I'm just going to tell you what it does. So they've got a solar panel, obviously, for the electric, that then heats up this system and heats up hot water in here as well. So that's the technical room. And as you can guess, I'm not very technical. And then, now what they decided to do here was, in this area, at the moment it's used to keep the linen and things like that, they actually put all the pipe work in to have a kitchen. And the idea of having a kitchen here was a kitchen for the garden, which is a good idea, but it's not too far to go to the other kitchen. But I can understand why they've done that. What I'd be tempted here, depends what you want. If 2 bedrooms is enough, then maybe to have a summer kitchen is great. But if you need that 3rd bedroom, this needs to be it, in my opinion. This could be the 3rd bedroom, because you've got the bathroom. And potentially, yes, it would take a little bit more work, but it wouldn't cost much. But if you really needed to have this as like an independent room, you could always put a kitchen along here if you wanted and connect it to the existing pipe work beyond there. So you could have a kitchen and maybe a little table in this area, little kitchen in the corner, and then this becomes just an independent apartment. I think that's a pretty good idea. Give me a little bit of credit. Or you could keep it simple. This is a bedroom, or it could be kitchen, or it could be exactly how it is now. And all of this obviously leads out onto the garden. What do you think? What do you think of all the living space? Told you it was a good one, didn't I? I love it, this location. I'm quite excited about Capistrano. Can you tell? Are you ready to look outside? Let's go. Okay, so back outside the house. I've just been speaking to the owner now just to understand completely this area here, because this is just wooden boards at the moment. But the land to this property actually goes beyond there. They closed it off because it's a bit of a drop behind there. But if somebody wanted to, you could actually fill this up to bring it to the same level as you'll see when we get down to the bottom. And then you can take this down, and then you've got a slightly bigger garden as well, because the land actually goes right up to this property, because the owners of this actually own this property, but they've divided it up so the best part comes to this house, and this property then, which is obviously nobody living in at the moment, but if anybody did any work on it, they can't build up any higher, and they would have a garden at the bottom, so they wouldn't interfere at all. And this gets closed up here as well, and this gets closed up. But the great thing is, because I was asking about this, because this is just wood paneling at the minute, it doesn't particularly look very nice. Church bells. But no, what's beyond here belongs to this, so that makes quite a big difference for me. Okay, so this goes out onto the road. You've got access out onto the street. Quite like these little areas. It is in the shade now. We are, what time is it now? I should listen to the church bells. It's 11:15, and we're at the beginning of June, so obviously the sun is going to be here midday. It's on the swimming pool from earlier, obviously, because it will pick up the sun from the valley side. It's the house that's given us the shade on this part, but in another hour I would say it's all in sun, all of this area, but it is nice to have a bit of shade as well, to be honest. Okay, you ready? Let's have another look. As I mentioned, I do love this seating area. I think this is a great, this is why I don't think I'd bother with a summer kitchen, because you could create it in this space. Even if you wanted to, you can maybe dig something out of here and put barbecue pizza oven up against there. Don't know. Lots of options. Or you could do as the man said and push this out further, and this becomes like a nice patio area as well. Lots of ideas that you could do here. So bits of space that all could be utilised in some way or another. Beautiful property, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. I've not said that word, have I? It is stunning. This town is stunning. Okay, I really like what they've done here. I love this. It's actually a wood structure. Is it wood? Yes. But then they've added these sections on to be able to drop down. So if it is raining or if there's a bit of wind blowing, you can still stay out here. And then this roof as well actually folds back. How clever is that? Great size terrace. I mean, there's 8 chairs out there, 1 on each end, 10. You could easily fit 12 or 14 people under here, definitely. Really like the use of this space. Then obviously they've left a bit of an area there for sunbathing. The land goes up to this hedge. They even have a Buddha in the garden, look. There's properties behind, but they're only tiny windows that look this way. If anybody, don't know if anybody lives in any of those, I'm not sure, but they've got a fig tree here. If you put another tree or something here, then that all of a sudden disappears, but it's no big deal to me. You're in the town, that's the thing. What do you think? Are you enjoying this video? Hope so. I'm enjoying being in the shade. That's why I'm staying under here for a while. There is lights in the garden as well that are all on timer, so the owner tells me. This is fenced as well here, so you can clearly see what's yours. But it does go beyond this fence. I'll explain that in a second. Look at the house from here. Superb, isn't it? And remember that beyond this belongs as well. I'll try and show you why they've put that board there shortly. Beautiful, stunning. So this swimming pool is actually an above ground one. It's done really cleverly. They've got this good quality above ground one as well, very good quality. This is 7 meters by 3 meters. So you can certainly swim in there. You can certainly. It is a pool, definitely. It has slightly curved edges at the side, and it's 1.20 meter the depth. To me, this is just perfect. And he said that the water heats really well because it is above the ground, so obviously it heats from the sun. Excellent idea, but obviously from this side, it all looks like it's all in ground, if you like. Perfect. And the views are incredible. The first thing I would do, even though I don't like doing it because I don't just like taking trees out, but I'm sorry, when you see these views that you're just getting the glimpse of through the valley there, they have to come out for me, or at least be trimmed and just leave the top parts, because the views are superb. These are all vineyards as well down here. Oh, I am so tempted to jump in here. One of these videos I am going to do it. In fact, I may say the next property I do with a swimming pool. No, I'm not going to say that, just in case. My luck, I will get one in the winter time. I'm not saying nothing because people will mention it in the comments and remind me. Quite like these steps down as well. You can obviously, the reason why they've done this is because there is a ladder. If you don't want to get out from the side here, there is a ladder here that you can get up and down from, and then make your way back to the terrace. So let's just go down here a second. Simple maintenance. Maybe you want to pave this area, carry on some of this this brickwork. Again, look at that. We've got the sun straight in our eyes, but doesn't it look incredible from here? Obviously the pump room for the swimming pool. So this land is pretty, there's not really much you can do with this because it's very steep. But the important thing is these trees belong, and apparently there's a road at the bottom, so you can come up from the from the road if these need to be cut. So the swimming pool, as you can see, is sat on this cement base. How tempting is this now? Okay, so what the chap was telling me, the owner, chap, sound like an old Englishman. I am getting old. I told you I'm 50 this year. Don't forget my present, 9th of August. Anyway, so this behind here actually belongs to this house I'm videoing, right up to the wall of that house. So if you wanted to, there's another tree here that needs a good trim. I don't think I'd take that out though, but it just needs a good trim. But if you wanted to, you could carry on this type of line, this wall if you like, and fill this up and have an extension to the garden. At the moment they've just put this wood on, which I don't particularly like, I've got to be honest, but that's just to give protection because it's a bit of a drop behind and obviously they're renting the property out. But this land belongs right up to the corner of that house. So this land belongs, and then they get the part below. So you have got good control over everything, which is excellent. And there is actually a road at the bottom, I can see. I don't know if you can see that through the gap. But these views, as I say, these have got to be opened up. Amazing. What do you think, folks? Have we done it again? Great location. Stunning property. And usually with swimming pools you would say it's more of a home to be here sort of all the time looking after things, and whereas this kind of swimming pool, this could just be a holiday home if you don't want it to be a full-time home. Easy maintenance, and even the garden, I'm sure you can get somebody in the local area just to come and keep the garden trimmed. And those views, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Shall we go to final thoughts? It's going to be a quick one. Let's do it. So my final thoughts on this one is simply stunning. Great location. Absolutely love Capistrano. Beautiful feel to the place. Superb location. Superb location. A little bit longer to the coast, but you'd still be there within an hour. But this valley is... Italy's more than... It's more about this. It's more about the countryside than, for me, than the coast. But, as I say, within an hour you're there. 10-minute walk into the town. Beautiful town. Couple of restaurants. Couple of bars. And so much. You've got a lifetime of exploring out there. Absolutely love it. I think this is a great property. It could be a home, it could be a holiday home, it could be a rental, it could be a mix of anything. I think it is absolutely fantastic. Great condition. Don't need to do anything whatsoever. So that is my final thought. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your support, as usual. Remember to join us every Tuesday on our live streaming sessions. Every Tuesday at 7 PM Italian time, live on YouTube and Facebook. Join in the fun, join in the conversation. And thank you for your continued support. Please click like, please click subscribe and the notification bell, and leave us a comment as well. It helps the channel like you wouldn't believe. So all that's left to say on this one is whatever you do, do not miss this one.